Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for July 2021. I have all the decks set up for you. We're going to start off with the general love reading. We're going to look at your side. We're going to look at their side. We're going to do the X spread. At the end of the video, I'm going to pull some letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's coming up in your love life for the month of July. You did have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Star jump for you when I was shuffling the deck. Okay, so let's see what comes up for you. This is the love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July 2021. First card that you have, Scorpio, is Ten of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July 2021. The High Priestess. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. The Hermit. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July 2021. Seven of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Four of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Two of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. Six of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Scorpio for July. And you've got the Wheel, which is a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see what your message is. If you would like to get a private reading with me, just go to my website, channeledguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. In the heart of the reading, you have the Seven of Swords. So this can represent deceit for some of you, and it can actually represent deceit as in someone lying to you, cheating on you. I think this would only apply to those of you who are watching because you're looking for confirmation. If that's not what you're thinking about, this can represent maybe something that you don't want to see in a relationship. I mean, I think that some of you, you've got Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, the Hermit. For some of you, there can be a lot of thinking about someone, about a relationship where you've been really hurt, because that's what you're starting off here, Ten of Swords. Someone who has really hurt you or betrayed you. Some of you are questioning, is it time to move on? And like I said, you did have Six and Seven of Cups jump when I was shuffling the deck. So that's a lot of thinking about the past. We're going to do the X spread after this. So it could be thinking about the past, someone who hurt you, and kind of trying to figure things out. You've got the Hermit here, which can represent the sign of Virgo. But this is a lot of soul searching. I think you're doing a lot of thinking about a relationship that either ended, or someone who lied to you, or someone who really hurt you, where your intuition is telling you something. So it could be telling you that things could change, because you do have down here, you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Wands, which is victory. Yeah, and some of you could be faced with a really tough decision. You've got Two of Swords here. That tough decision could be, are you going to trust them again? Your intuition is going to be telling you whether you can trust them or not, especially if this person lied to you in any way. Some of you have a tough decision, like, are you going to take them back? Are you going to leave? Are you going to go with a different partner? Yeah, because there's something here, with the Seven of Swords. If it's not deceit, it could be something you don't want to see. For some of you, this can be, a relationship that you're trying to hold on to, or marriage. You're trying to hold on to something here. There could be something you don't want to see. You do have the Knight of Swords here, which means that there could be a lot of changes in the month of July. Let me get a few more so we can get the full story. And then we're also going to take a really close look at your person using this deck right here. Okay, what else does Scorpio? Look at this. The bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups, which was one of the ones that jumped. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July 2021? We've got the Fool. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July 2021? We've got King of Cups, so that would be you as a water sign. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July? And you've got Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of you, you've got a new beginning around you, but there's kind of an uncomfortable feeling around it. Like I said, you are here, whether you're male or female, you are a water sign, so you are the King of Cups. And there's this new opportunity here for you. For some of you, it can literally be a new relationship where maybe you're having to make a decision between two people, which is, could be what we're seeing here with the Two of Swords. If it's not another person, it could just be you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk giving someone a second chance, maybe someone who lied to you, someone who's not completely honest. It doesn't have to be cheating. It can be anything that they're not being honest about. But there is a new opportunity around you here. You do have Eight of Swords, so some of you, you may feel like you're afraid. You're afraid to give someone a second chance. You're afraid to give a relationship a second chance. Yeah, and you also have, I just realized you've got the High Priestess is a 2, and then you've got the Two of Swords here. So some of the 2s represent choices, and you could be choosing between 2 things, 2 people, 2 options. Okay, let me get a few from the confirmation deck, and then we'll look at them. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life? July 2021. We've got Page of Cups. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July? Six of Pentacles. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their love life for July? And you've got the Devil. Okay, so let's see how this ties in with the cards that I pulled for you. So for some of you, there can be, because we got Page of Cups here, there can be communication. We'll see what comes up for your person when we look at them next. This can be communication, someone telling you they still love you, or some of you that are single, this can be a new relationship coming in. The Fool can represent that as well. There is love that's being offered here. Just kind of be careful, because I mean, you have this message of, is this the relationship you deserve? And then of course the Devil is the next card. The Devil can represent the sign of Capricorn for some of you, but this can also represent that there's kind of some negativity around a partner, especially since you've already got the Seven of Swords in the heart of the reading. For some of you, it can be fear as well, fear of being in a relationship, of being committed to someone, because we've got Eight of Swords here. For some of you, there could just be a lot of harsh feelings around a relationship, but there's been a lot of issues where you feel really hurt, because that's the first card we started off with. Okay, let's look at them. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Ten of Pentacles, and this represents their side of the story. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Justice. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Ace of Wands. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Interesting, Eight of Swords, because that's here, and it's also here. Okay, so we'll come back to that. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Eight of Cups. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. The Lovers. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. King of Pentacles. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. Seven of Pentacles. Show me the person that Scorpio loves. The Emperor. Yeah, if you're waiting for someone to make a decision about you, because I told you, you had the 2s, the High Priestess is a 2, and you've got Two of Swords. And then they also have messages here of making a choice. They've got the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. If you're waiting for someone to make a decision, this is something they're struggling with. Because, I see that they're thinking, very much thinking about your relationship here or your marriage. They are thinking about this. If this is your ex, and we're going to do the dedicated expert after this, there is a new beginning. They're wanting a second chance, a new beginning. They've got Justice. So this can be, if this is a relationship where they left, because we do have, have the goodbye card here. I do see them, wanting to make things right with you. Or if they left, they may want to apologize maybe for their behavior. I'm getting that the Lovers is a decision. Like this person needs to make a decision between you and someone else. Yeah, for some of you, I'm thinking like it feels like there's like another, like a third party. In order for this person to be the King of Pentacles for you, this would be a stable partner, the person who can give you a stable relationship. They need to make a decision. And I see them here, they're trying to make a decision in the month of July. But this person has some fear around them, fear of moving forward. Like I said, that is here. It's also here. So this is a double message for you. Someone, and that would be them, they are afraid of moving forward. In the month of July, I think like they have to make a decision between you and someone else. Either they're going to choose you and they're going to have this second chance, or they could choose the other person. The message here is that they could also choose to move on. They're trying to make the right decision here. I also get they also just don't want to be unfair to you and to themselves. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of July. Scorpio and their ex for July 2021. First card that you have is Three of Wands. Scorpio and their ex for July 2021. The Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio and their ex, July 2021. Eight of Swords. So interesting. This is the third time that Scorpio has had this card in this reading. So you had it 2 times in the first spread, and then here it is again. Scorpio and their ex, July 2021. Page of Swords. Scorpio and their ex, July. Ten of Swords. So this was the first card in the last spread. That's still your reading. So this is the second time you've seen this card. Scorpio and their ex for July. The Strength card. Scorpio and their ex for July. The Justice card. Second time we've seen this card. Scorpio and their ex for July. The Death card. Scorpio and their ex for July. And Seven of Swords. And this was in the heart of the reading in the last spread. So interesting that you had, you have quite a few repeat cards. So this is definitely trying to tell you something. Something's going on here. There is a new opportunity here. There's a chance to reconcile, to make things work. This is a new beginning for you and for your ex. But someone is definitely holding back. We've got, Eight of Swords again. This is the third time that we've seen this. We are going to use the other deck here in a minute to look at their side of the story again. But this came up on their side in the last spread. Here it is again for exes. So someone just feels that they don't really know how to fix things. They feel that their hands are tied behind their back. There is a new opportunity for Scorpio and their ex. Things are not hopeless. There is a new beginning here. It's just that this is a matter of timing. So there is waiting around you and this person reconciling. And also someone needs to be completely honest, because we've got the Page of Swords here, which is, someone speaking their truth. But we've had the Seven of Swords, which represents the opposite, lies, deceit. Someone is not being completely honest. It could be that someone's not kind of letting you know that they still care, that they're not letting you know, they're not being honest, that they've been thinking about you, or they've been wanting to apologize. The message is here that someone is, speaking their truth. They could be speaking their truth in the month of July. Yeah, because this is the second time we've seen this card. Like there is something painful that happened around the sign of Scorpio, feeling really hurt or betrayed by this person, or just feeling like you just had to let them go because things were so bad. You do have the Strength card here, which can represent the sign of Leo. But for some of you, you may need to really be patient if you're wanting to reconcile with this person, because I feel like somebody here really needs to speak their truth. Yeah, and then we have Justice here. This can represent the sign of Libra. Yeah, this could definitely be, because we have the Justice card right below the Page of Swords. This could be an apology coming to you from your ex, because you've got the Justice card here, again, which is an apology. And then on this side, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is the second time we've seen this. This is a lie. This is someone who maybe has betrayed you. This is someone who has stabbed you in the back. And we have the Death card here. This can represent the sign of Scorpio. Well, you, but this is a huge change. This is a huge transformation in what's going on with someone who lied to you, or someone who's just not completely honest. It doesn't have to be cheating. Maybe they lied about something else. But I feel like someone is stuck here. They may not know how to make things up to. Let me get a few more. Let's see what else we see. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their ex? July 2021. Yeah, you've got Nine of Wands. This is someone who's holding back. So that definitely makes sense with the Eight of Swords. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their ex for July? Page of Cups. Second time we've seen this one as well. What else does Scorpio need to hear about their ex for July? And the High Priestess. So this is the second time we've seen her as well. Yeah, so there is definitely communication that's possible between you and your ex. You've got two pages here. The pages represent communication. So you have possibly someone, let me just put them this way, that's how they came out. There could be someone who's really being completely honest, maybe about why they hurt you, why they left, why they lied to you. Someone's being completely honest, and there is a heart-to-heart conversation. So some of it, there can be just, a very emotional conversation with an ex. And you've got the Justice card here. There can be an apology. I think someone wants to apologize. They just don't know how. They feel like, they're trapped in their situation. And it can be because of a third party, or maybe they're trapped in their own head. Nine of Wands tells me that this person has their guard up. They're not letting you in completely. It could also be the other way around. You may not trust this person. That could be why you had the Fool. You're being told you have to trust your intuition when it comes to this person. Let me get a few more from the confirmation deck, and then we'll look at them. Scorpio and their ex, July 2021. Wow. So this card came up in the last spread, and then it's here again. So now you have 3 pages. This is all communication. So some of you, something is breaking wide open, and some of you, you're finally hearing what you need to hear from this person, what they've really been thinking, why they really left. This is a very emotional conversation. Let me get a few more. Scorpio and their ex, July 2021. Yeah, there's been a lot of struggling here, and I'm getting that this person has been really struggling with what to do about your situation. Let me get another one. Scorpio and their ex, July. Yeah, look at this, 8 of Cups. So this came up. This is the second time. You keep getting a bunch of repeat cards. This wasn't the first spread. Someone could really be struggling with really speaking their truth about why they left, because this is the goodbye card, and we're asking about an ex. So although we have the goodbye card there, the justice card is right next to it. So there could be an apology. You could be hearing the truth. Again, you have 3 pages, 1, 2, 3. So there's like communication is breaking open. Some of you, like you're really hearing how this person has been struggling. Maybe they've been fighting themselves. Maybe they've been struggling with leaving a relationship or making changes to be with you. Yeah, like there is something here. I feel like something is breaking open for the sign of Scorpio, where you're hearing exactly what you need to hear. Let's look at them now. Show me Scorpio's ex. Show me Scorpio's ex. Wow. Oh my God, look, another page. Yeah, there's definitely something that's coming up here. Like there is communication that is important. Show me Scorpio's ex. 5 of Wands again. So that's here. That's right there. Show me Scorpio's ex. The Lovers. This came up in the first spread. Here it is again. Also on their side. Show me Scorpio's ex. Another page. Wow. I think like you have them all here now. You have them all. Show me Scorpio's ex. 3 of Swords. Show me Scorpio's ex. The High Priestess. This is the 3rd time that you've had the High Priestess. So Scorpio, you definitely need to trust your intuition when it comes to your ex, because I think some of you, like, you're doubting whether this person is sincere. Can they change? I mean, you've had the 7 of Swords 2 times, but you've also had the High Priestess 2 times, which means that you know the truth. You know what's really going on with this person. Show me Scorpio's ex. The Magician. Show me Scorpio's ex. Okay, the Death card jumped out. And ironically, I'm putting the Death card over the other Death card. So the Death card is a repeat card as well. Also, that represents you. Show me Scorpio's ex. And Queen of Swords. Okay. So, I mean, I think the Queen of Swords, this person is very much in their head. That's what I was telling you when we kept getting the 8 of Swords. Yeah, so I think this person is very much in their head. I do think that, I mean, they've got 2 pages lined up here. And like I said, you have every page in the deck now in this reading. So I do think that this person, because they have 2, I do think this person just really wants to be honest with you. They really just want to tell you what's really going on, maybe why they really left. I do think that there is a real struggle here. I mean, they've got 5 of Wands. Also came up from the confirmation deck. Your ex is definitely struggling. Like they're struggling maybe to make a decision to reach out to you. Again, 2 pages. They're wanting to communicate, but I see them really struggling. I still think like the Lovers, I feel like they have to make a decision, maybe between you and another person. If you definitely know there is nobody else in their life, this could be that they just have to make a decision that they're going to reconcile. This is an important decision. But also this represents a relationship that is wanted. I think they still want this relationship. And I think that they are kind of thinking about it very carefully, maybe thinking of reaching out to you, how to kind of make things up to you. Yeah, this really just feels like there's a lot of heartache between you and this person. It's not just you, it's also them. And I think that they're kind of going back and forth. Like they don't know if they should just, reach out to you, try to make things work, change. I think their intuition is really speaking to them. I don't think that they're listening, though. I think this person is very much in their head here with the Queen of Swords. They do have the Magician, and this is right next to the Death card. I'm just going to show you here the Death card. I put it right over the other Death card. So one thing about this, I think that they're very much thinking of you. You're represented by the Death card, but I also think that they're very much capable of manifesting. They're thinking of manifesting the Magician, a huge change in your relationship. This would be a huge transformation, but I think they're very much stuck in their head, and this is what's holding them back. That could be why we had the 3 of Wands in the first spread. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what other messages come up for you from the letters. What is the sign of Scorpio? Most need to see about their love life for July 2021. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We've got E, D, so we have Ed there. W, F, I have a blank one. I use the blank ones to spell something if I'm missing a letter. We've got P, U, I O I O E A M E H I T Y Z. So you can always screenshot this part of the video. You can always pause it to see like what do you see in here. You might see your person's first name, middle name, last name, their initials, or something that really kind of represents what you're going through. So the first thing that gets my attention here, I'm just going to move these out of the way, is hi. You had, I think in the expert, you had every page in the deck. So it's like there's communication. And this can be, obviously it can be two things. It can be hi as in you're meeting somebody new if you're single. You know what? You actually had meet here. Put it right here. Some of you, if you're single, even if you're not, you could be meeting somebody new because we have meet. But if you're, kind of waiting to hear from someone, an ex, or you're kind of waiting to hear, if you're going to work things out, I think that I feel like there's some like eye-opening communication here. It's an eye-opener for some of you. I mean, every page in the deck. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. Okay, so this is a blank one. I'm going to put this one back. Now here I see a name. I'm just missing one letter, so I'm going to put this here. I see Emily. Emily, let me see. See May. So this could be a name. I would say May, or it can be maybe a relationship that started in the month of May, or something significant that changed. Maybe you broke up in the month of May, or you met in the month of May. Interesting. We have wife. Now, if you're not married, this can be maybe that someone is kind of partner material. Maybe this is a potential life partner for some of you. Let's kind of leave that there to see where we can go with that. Kind of interesting. I was telling you, I feel like there's kind of like an eye-opening conversation or communication. We actually have the word "I" there. This can be maybe, kind of confirmation that someone has seen you, maybe someone that you're interested in, or that someone has their eye on you, or that you're meeting with someone eye to eye. There's a conversation. I also see hope. So I think for some of you where you feel like, this is pretty hopeless, you did have 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, I think 3 times. Some of you may feel like it's kind of a lost cause, but the message here is that there's hope for this relationship and with this person. I also see the name Ted here. I see Ted. Of course, we saw Ed. It's the first name that I saw. We have May. We have Pat, so it's going to be Patrick, Patricia. Got Zoe. I see Dean here. I don't have an N, so I put the blank one there. Dean. See Matt. So I see here had me. So because you had, if you go back to the expert, you saw we had the justice card, the death card 2 times. Some of you, like, you may not want to trust someone again. You may feel like this person had their chance. Like, you had me, you had that chance, and you don't deserve a second chance. I think you had the high priestess 3 times in your reading. Some of you can be kind of letting you know, like, you've had your chance. That's what I'm getting from that. Yeah, because I mean, you actually, like, look at this. Like, the whole thing is here. You had me. Like you had your chance. Again, you have the high priestess 3 times. So you've got to trust your intuition. Yeah, I don't see. I'm looking here, and I don't see anything else. I do see Pete here. It's gonna be Pete. Obviously, Peter. Yeah, so I don't see anything else for Scorpio. So you can always pause the video to see what you see in here. But it really does seem like, bam, like there is a very strong message of communication. Like someone is kind of being completely honest what they've been thinking, or you're kind of hearing the truth about maybe an ex, or that someone is just completely opening up. I think there could be an eye-opening conversation here with someone. Okay, Scorpio, this has been your love reading for July 2021. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon with your mid-month reading.